Hi, today I'm going to talk to you about core training. At our facility, the primary core exercises that we use are floor bridges, side isos, prone iso abs, and Superman. Iso abs you may know referred to often as the plank. These exercises are the most common. They're also the ones that are done the most incorrect. So today what I'm going to do is go through bridges, Superman, prone iso abs, and side iso abs. The one thing you want to remember with all of these exercises is they're primarily a glute activation exercise and a scapular activation exercise. So we want to make sure that our glute muscles, our bum muscles are engaged through all the exercises, as well as our shoulder blades. We want to make sure our shoulder blades are pulled down towards our hip pockets, and that activates the scapular muscles and helps keep our back posture nice and straight. So we're going to start first with floor bridges. So we're going to lay down on your back. Hands by your side, have your toes pulled off the floor, and we want to make sure that we squeeze our glute muscles as tight as we can. We're going to push up to the ceiling, nice and high, and we're going to hold that for about 3 seconds, and then down slowly to the floor. Squeeze the bum, push up, hold, and lower slowly to the floor. We want to do about 10 to 12 repetitions each time, squeezing the glutes as tight as we can, pushing up, holding, and lowering slowly. That's floor bridges. The next exercise we're going to go into is Superman. We want to position ourselves on the floor. We want to make sure that our hand is directly underneath our shoulder and that our knee is directly underneath our hip. We're going to go out with the opposite arm and opposite leg. So whatever side you want to start with is fine. I'm going to start with my left leg going back, so we want to push through the heel, straight back, my opposite arm going out at an angle to my body with my thumb up. We're going to hold for 2 seconds and then low. We're going to do all our repetitions on one side before we go to the other side. Pushing through the heel, straight back, that activates our glutes, arm out to the side, thumb up. Hold for 2 seconds and down. The other side, pushing back with the right leg, through the heel, straight back. Left arm going out at an angle, thumb up. Hold for 2 seconds, and lower. Again, right leg going straight back, push through the heel, opposite arm straight out, thumb up. And we want to do about 10 repetitions on each side with our Superman. Next, we're going to go on to prone iso abs, sometimes called the plank. This is the one that we see the most often done incorrectly. So positioning for this, laying down on the floor, we want to position our elbows again right underneath our shoulders. We want to make sure that our hands stay in line with the elbows, so no crossing of the hands in front. Make a little fist, pull your toes underneath you. Our first move should be pulling our shoulder blades down towards our hip pocket, squeeze our glutes as tight as we can, and then push off the floor. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds and slowly lower. Also want to make sure that we're looking towards the floor so that we keep our neck in a neutral position. So once again, shoulder blades down to the hips, squeeze the glutes, push up, hold for 3 to 5 seconds, and slowly down. That's a prone iso ab. We'll do about 8 to 10 repetitions with a 5-second hold. The last exercise I'm going to show you is a side iso ab or side plank. So you're going to go on your side, positioning yourself in a nice straight line, so ear, shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle are all aligned. Other arm is going to be on top of your leg. Squeeze everything nice and tight, squeeze those glutes, push off the floor. About a 2 to 3 second hold, and down to the floor. If you find this one too difficult to do with a full-length leg, you can bend your knees up, put your feet behind you, but still make sure you're in that nice straight line. Squeeze your glutes again, push off the floor. Hold for 3 seconds, and slowly lower. So that's our 4 core exercises that we do primarily here. The main thing with all of these exercises is make sure that you engage those glutes before you do the movement. Shoulder blades down, glutes nice and tight, then perform your movement.